So this is just a quick guide on how to install RTSS for Borderlands 2 runs. So you're going to want to join the BL2 speedrun Discord, link in the description if you haven't done that already. Then you want to come to the Borderlands 2 resources page. You want to go to the tools button. And then at the bottom of this highlighted section is RTSS. This is the link to go download it. Once you've done that, it'll probably launch into your system tray. So open your system tray and click on this little icon. And now we have Rivet Tuner. I already have a Borderlands 2 profile, but I'll delete that so I can show you how to set it up. So now we're going to click add, and we need to add our Borderlands 2 executable. Now we could go searching through our files to find it, but a simpler way is just to type in Borderlands 2. Capital B, no spaces. That's important. Then click open. Now once we have that done, we need to add our hotkeys. To do that, come to setup, go to plugins, and make sure that your hotkey handler.dll is actually checked off. Like, make sure there's this little black border on the check mark. That means it's activated and working. Then double click it to open it up. Now in this window, all we care about is at the bottom here, this profile section. One thing you can see is that I have 8 profiles already set up. Normally RTSS only allows you to have 4, but someone named GOGC123 in the GTA 5 speedrun community made a custom plugin which gives you 8 binds instead of the original 4. So I'll have a link to that plugin in the description. And to install it, it's pretty simple. You just want to come to your RTSS install location. Easiest way to do that is just to right click your shortcut and click open file location. So this is where your Rivet Tuner is installed. Then once in this folder, you want to come to plugins and then into client. Now you want to just drop that custom plugin in here and overwrite this other hotkey handler.dll and then restart Rivet Tuner. Once you've done that, it should give you the 8 profiles. If you only care about 4, like you only need 4 hotkeys, then you don't have to install it if you don't want to, but it's nice to have if you'd like to. Now to set up your actual profiles, you just click this little 3 dots here, and you can give it a description. I just name it whatever FPS value I'm setting to. So this one is my 30 FPS bind, so I called it 30. And then preset, you're going to want to be custom. Target profile, borderlands2.exe, capital B, no spaces. Property will be frame rate limit, capital F, capital L, no spaces. That's very important. Make sure it is exactly this. And then modifier type is set, and then whatever value you want to set to. If you want your bind to be 200, then you just set the modifier value to be 200. If you want this to be a 60 FPS bind, you set it to 60. But I want mine to be 30, so I'll leave it at 30. And then finally, to select the hotkey to change to that profile, you just click this little box and then set your key. So set whatever key you want it. Mine's going to be F2 though. And then you just repeat for the other profiles, right? Description, preset should be custom, target profile, Borderlands 2, property, frame rate limit, set, and then whatever value you want to set to. And that's pretty much it to actually set up the hotkey FPS switching. If you want your FPS to be displayed on screen using RTSS, you're going to need to have on-screen display support on. Make sure this is enabled. And then at the bottom here, have show own statistics enabled too. And then you can choose which corner you want it displayed on.